Hello friends and welcome to my channel. Today we are planning out the week of August 7th through the 13th in my Aura Estelle planner with my Caress Press inserts. This week I am using this Scribble Prints Co. Captain Jack kit exclusive art drawn by Kitness Girl Jess. And it is obviously Pirates of the Caribbean themed. I'm using it for the week of my dad's birthday because my dad is amazing. And this movie just reminds me of a memory of him as a kid. And then I'm using a bunch of Alicia Craft foil in matte bronze and matte silver. I am going to mix metal it. You can save it, Alicia, with my code Rosey15. And you all are going to want to stay tuned towards the end of the video because something special that's never been done before that was inspired by this spread is coming, and I'm going to live talk through it, and Alicia came through and I can't wait to show you all because it is amazing. Chef's kiss. And I'm going to manual mix metal a lot of this. This spread took me like over 2 hours to do the base, so a lot of editing magic. And then I have these Plannahannah underlays as well as these quotes in both the foils, and you can save using Rosey15 at Plannahannah as well. And then I just have this Scribble Prints Co. bundle and some leftovers from a previous bundle in the same foil combo to go with it. I think I mainly just use the date dots from it, if I am being honest. So I originally had planned on just using either the matte bronze or the matte silver item, like one or the other, and just deciding in the moment and kind of doing a general mix of the two. But I ended up being really inspired by Andrea of Scribble Prints Co. and I started manually mixing like the bottom washi, and then I moved on to a few of the quote boxes, and it just spiraled out of control. When I say this spread is very extra manual mixed metal, you all, I cut out the individual little icons on a header overlay for the sidebar. So please give this video a thumbs up because it took all the time, all the effort, and I would really appreciate it, and it helps out the channel. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button and become one of my friends here, what are you doing? It takes 2 seconds of your time, and you should. So if you have any questions about the spread, please leave it down below. Leave them down below. I'd be more than happy to get back to you. I might not say where all the stickers are from in the moment, but they're all good. They're all good. And I totally lost my train of thought because I want to get into a story from this week, but I'm also just still so obsessed with the foil that part of me is like, I don't know what to do. But yes, let's go ahead and get into a story. So this week, on the weekend, it was towards the end of the week, my parents called me. My dad's best friend was coming into town, and they wanted to get tickets to go to the Grand Ole Opry. And they were like, well, we could go Friday, or we could go Saturday, or we could go Monday, or we could go Tuesday. Try Friday. And then I could only get 2 tickets. They ideally wanted 3, but they preferred the guests on Friday and Saturday to the other days of the week. And then I was like, okay, like I can only get 2 for Friday. It keeps not letting me do 3. They're like, okay, so try Tuesday. And I'm like, I have 3 for Tuesday. And they're like, no, try Saturday. And then, I'm like, I have some for Saturday. No, try Friday. So we kept like going back and forth. And then they were like, no, only get 2. No, we definitely want 3. Only get 2. And it was literally driving me insane. So we ended up purchasing, and this is going to be a very important story to remember for my spread next week, but we ended up purchasing 2 tickets to Friday night's show. So just you all remember this, keep this in your brain. I'm pretty sure this spread is going up on a Monday and the next one will be Thursday, so y'all don't have to wait that long, but we're not done. Trust me, there's some plot twists coming. This was also the week that Taylor Swift announced the second American/Canadian leg of her Eras tour, and codes went out, and I really want a code really bad, not because I'm a Swiftie, but my best friend is a Swiftie, and I would like sell a kidney to get her in. Not really, but tempting. And we got no codes, so she was really upset. So this week we booked a trip to Disney because of course we did. We had to. We had to make up for Ticket Monster being stupid. Also, Big Brother is still on. I am liking this season so far. I'm liking it more than I've liked some of the previous seasons, which is fun. I feel like I've probably talked about this in other Plan With Me's, but if you're watching Big Brother, spill your tea and what you think down below. It's just also, side note, it's really funny watching how quickly this footage is just flying through me doing this base, because I kid you not, it took me so long. It's why this Plan With Me is so long, because manually mixing all this foil that you're about to see took forever. But I wouldn't take it back for a second, because this spread is fire flames. Like, it is so good. I just feel like the end of this summer, just like really like mid to end of this summer, is just some of my best planner work. And here I go with manually mixing the metal. I did do you the courtesy of editing out all the times it took me to cut everything. So it's going to go by obviously a lot faster than me doing it real time, but I just think this looks so good. And this kit, because it has both that beige color and that like gray color, I just felt like mixing the two metals was the move, and I do not regret it at all. However, if Andrea was ever going to reformat this kit, I would not be mad if she pulled in that blue color that's in the background of some of the boxes. However, I would never reuse this kit because, you know, I don't reuse art, but. And then here I'm thinking, you know, I'm going to just keep this bottom washi as the same, just silver. No, I'll go back and I'll add the birds in the bronze later, because I just ended up not being able to leave anything alone in this spread. I don't know why I had such a fixation this night and like couldn't stop like laying stuff down. I couldn't stop messing with things, but I will admit there are some things I did off camera that just like metal mixing things. So on some of the full boxes, and I apologize, but I just couldn't help myself. Because it just needed all the extra. And then Alicia Craft does specifically format some boxes for specific kits. So this one had that treasure chest sitting on the shore, so I had to highlight the treasure in the gold box. Well, bronze. It's bronze, matte bronze, but it had to be in the bronze because it's like a treasure chest. And I just thought that really made it pop and made it something special. And then this box that Alicia did of Will and Elizabeth kissing is meant to go there. And I highlighted the word gold in the matte bronze. And then here I just put the little savvy quote from another full box over Jack. And here is the start of all the mixing metals. As you can see, I cut out the boat to make it the other color. And it just is gonna spiral from here. It started small. I feel like this week, you know, was just kind of an average week. I was just doing all, like, there was no concerts. I was basically just, we booked Disney. That's not exactly average, but other than that, you know, Monday, my dad came and did my lawn. I watched all of the pirate movies this week because if you know me, you know I love a good themed movie binge during a themed week. And so, yes, I absolutely had to. And I still just don't like Dead Men Tell No Tales. The original 3 are just still the best. And then part of me is still sad that we're not going to get any more Captain Jack, just because I love that character and I'm always like hungry for more of a character I like. but it was a good movie binge. Pirates is... Okay, I wish any of those candles or wax melts that say they smell like Pirates water or anything that are allegedly supposed to smell like the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, they don't smell like the ride, y'all. I've wasted so much money on those things, and none of them actually smell like the ride. But if I could watch the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, like, with the actual smell of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, I think it would be life-changing. That smell to me, I miss it. I miss the Pirates of the Caribbean water smell. Are you one of those people that misses that smell? Let me know. Here you can see I am just busy going crazy with mixing the headers. I wish I was exaggerating when I said this gets taken to extremes, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just wondering, have you all ever done anything this extreme? I don't know if I've ever seen it, but if you have, send me videos or photos or something of your spread on Instagram, because I want to see it. I love super foily spreads, as many of you know, and this one is no exception at all. Had a really hard time deciding between some of the foil, which I cannot imagine not having mixed it. Okay, I need to stop talking about this. You all are going to be like, you are so obnoxious today. And I'm sorry. I'm just really proud of this one. Also, if you hear Lucy and Olivia running around, they are living their best life right now, and it is about their playtime in the evening, so you might hear them start to cause a little bit of a ruckus in the background, and I'm sorry, but they're just living their best life in their home. My love bugs. I just can't wait for the weather to get colder so they get super cuddly again. Because right now we have like an excessive heat warning, and they don't get super like cuddly during that. Which I am filming this voiceover on Monday, August 21st, just in case you are wondering. And we are getting into the day by day. The first thing this week I did was mark my workout, which this week my workouts are all marked using Scribble Prints Co. pirate hats. Then my dad came over and mowed the lawn, and NASCAR was rain delayed on Sunday, so Monday I watched the Michigan race, and then this day I was feeling super off. I was super dizzy and nauseous, so I laid down, and I wanted to be able to put something on the TV that I didn't have to watch, so I ended up putting on Pirates of the Caribbean. And this week, to mark all the movies, I used the wishable stickers that Jessica drew that are on RoseyPlans website. So I used all the characters from that. Then to mark my makeup, that's a pirate medallion from Creativity and Ink. I went to work, and that's a Captain Jack from Scribble Prints Co. Then I did some tanning. I did my leg day, which is my least favorite day. This was the day that we were denied Taylor Swift tickets, and so I marked that we booked Disney, and that is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. That sounds right. That could be wrong. Why can I not remember the name of that shop to save my life? And then Mom and I watched Nashville because she was still at my house. I actually forgot to mark her leaving this week, but oops. Then on Wednesday, I woke up and did my makeup that day and went to work. And after work that day, I went tanning, which is kind of odd for a Wednesday. And then Mom and I watched a TV show called The Ugliest House in America. I think they're on season 4 or 5. it's really interesting to see some of these houses. Also, side note, there's a gorgeous sunset going on right now, like all around me. I just looked like out my front yard and out my backyard, and it's one of the most pretty I've seen all year. Anyway, Ugliest Houses in America, and we caught up with the current season, and then we finished watching the TV show Nashville, and then it was Big Brother, so that sticker is just from Glam Planner. I'd like, Big Brother isn't on tonight real time, and I'm kind of salty about it. I hate nights when Big Brother isn't on, like, because it's on so consistently that when it's not on, I'm, like, rude. Which I know I can put on the live feeds, but it's, like, not the same. Anyways, Thursday I did core and cardio, which is second to being my least favorite to leg day, mainly just the cardio portion of it. Then I did some planning this week, and I used some planner stickers off of a freebie from RoseyPlans. I haven't tried those before, and it kind of made me fall in love with them, which is borderline dangerous because now I kind of want them in every color. And then I watched Dead Man's Chest, continuing the pirate binge. This day I booked my flight for Disney, very important. And then I watched The Sum of It All, which was an Ed Sheeran docuseries on Disney+. Highly recommend. Mom and I were looking for a new TV show to binge, so we started watching Queen Charlotte this day. And then, of course, it was Thursday, so you all know Big Brother was on. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't care. I feel like a lot of you probably don't care about Big Brother. It is, like, trash reality TV. Anyways, then Friday, it was my dad's birthday, so I just used an old pirate from Once More With Love to mark that. And then I ran out of pirate medallions, but more are on their way, so those are just going to be blank for now for my makeup. But just know they're there in spirit, so just imagine that. And then I went to work, so I used another Captain Jack to stay on theme. When I got home from work this day, I did my leg workout. This was the day that Mom had left to go home. So I did my leg workout, and then I did some planning, and I watched another pirate movie at World's End. And then moving into Saturday, the first thing I did was watch On Stranger Tides. I put it on during my workout. Actually, wrong. Friday, I didn't plan. I was organizing stickers. And then I continued that Saturday after my full body strength workout. I continued to organize stickers, and then I did some laundry. And then I went to work, which was like a pretty boring Saturday. I feel like it was a pretty lazy Saturday. I don't know. Moving into Sunday, I did the first thing I do every Sunday, which is wash my sheets. It is Sheet Sunday. I also do wash my towels on Sunday. And then this day, I watched Dead Men Tell No Tales while doing some planning. NASCAR was also on because it was Sunday, and this was the big buying ticket fiasco with my parents that I told you all about earlier. And then Big Brother was on. And that basically wraps out my plans for the week. Wow, I didn't realize I was so far ahead. I wasn't actually looking at the video while talking about my week, which I don't look at the video a lot of the times, and it ends up being pretty on time. But this week, it just didn't work out that way. But, you know, stuff happens. It's all good. It's all good. Like, planning me will catch up to voice over me eventually. I love pulling in themed stickers and stuff to themed spreads and going all out. I don't know. Spreads like this just make my soul happy. So good. So good. But Live Talking Me is going to take over in a second. Okay, wow, you get live me. That's a rare one. But I figured it would be the best way to explain this. So, One night I was sitting here looking at this when it was just the base, and I didn't like how matte silver the top was, and I was looking at the other underlay I bought, and I was like, do I sit here and monotonously cut out all the skulls, swords, anchors, and ship wheels like I did to that one washi in the sidebar? That seems like it would take forever. So I contacted Alicia, and I was like, hey bud, hey friend. Oh, I hate the word bud. I can't believe I just said that. Anyways, I was like, hey friend, can you do me a huge favor and eliminate, like, send me one without the confetti dots? And so she did. So basically, this is how I'm going to manually mix metal this without cutting them out. And this is kind of like her new headers she just came out with, but it will just lay over the top of the one that is already there and make it look like there are two different metals there. Oh, I'm excited about this because, as you know, in-house, like, shops that make their own foil, like, oh, that's not lined up. Shops that make their own foil can't exactly, like, do mixed metal, like, shops that order out of house. And so this is a way for not only shops to, like Alicia, to sell mixed metal options and give you mixed metal options, but you can also choose the two metals. Whereas, like, shops that, you know, order foil, you can't. Kind of what they choose is what you get, but this way you can choose your own foil options. And I just think this just absolutely elevated the spread and was what it needed. And of course, right now I can't find my scraper to get out all these air bubbles, but you will see it in the close-up at the end. So I just had to share that with you and just thank Alicia for doing it for me again, because wow, did that really make a difference. Okay, time for scripts and voiceover me. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed that. I am so hype about it and what it could mean in the future. Alicia and I were both freaking out about it the night it happened. She actually sneaked me her mixed foil headers, which are so good. They're in the shop. Don't forget you can use Rosey15 to save. Also, if I can find this font, I will link it down below. This is a font I've had a long time. It's called Pieces of 8. And it just definitely fits this spread. It's obviously very, like, old mappy looking, piratey, if you will, to me. And that's basically gonna be it for this, like, super extra spread. Let me know what you all thought of this manual mixed metal. I don't even know what to say, like, the amount of it. Do you like it? Is it too much for you? I mean, just because I love it, you won't hurt my feelings, I promise. Here's what I had left over from the kit. I ended up misplacing the squared box sheet and finding it at the very end, which is why I didn't use any of them, and I was very frustrated. But that's going to sum up this plan with me. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave any questions in the comments down below. If you are struggling, just know you are not alone. My DMs are open for you on Instagram. It is RoseyPlans, like it is here. I hope you all have a good morning, day, afternoon, evening, night, wherever, whenever in the world you happen to be watching this video. If you've made it this far, let me know who your favorite Pirates of the Caribbean character is, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, friends!